Yo, yo, what's good with you guys? I hope everybody's having a great night, great Friday. Um, just another productive day and just trying to make a way. A productive day trying to make a way. So, with that being said, man, today I got this video dropping and I kind of want to talk about every community is amazing. I'm going to say that again. Every community is amazing. I know a lot of people like to talk down on the melanated community, Mexican community. We're gonna talk about all that today. And let me go ahead and fix my camera so I make sure it's good. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into it. Me as a person, I truly believe that every community is amazing. It's not just one. I feel like every community is amazing. Now, the reason why I say that is because let's start off with the melanated community. I'm not talking about no YouTubers, so I don't want nobody saying that, but I gotta keep it real on my channel. I've been keeping it real since I've been making YouTube videos. The melanated community is not bad, because I don't like saying black, but the melanated community is not bad, and every community has their own negatives and positives. Remember, I told you guys every community has a yin and yang. So you guys gotta watch out. And there's YouTubers like Miss Keep Simple, everybody else that I watch, Angel on that time that talk about this. But you gotta watch out for people that targets a community. At the end of the day, like me personally, I know a lot of good melanated people that don't act like the victim. And I wanted to make this video because I don't ever want to make you guys think like I have something against like black people or melanin. I don't, bro. Like I love everybody. Like at the end of the day, I remember shout out to my Mexican homie and my Indian homie even, man. Like he was telling me, he was like, yeah, James. Like at the end of the day, every community has a good and bad. And I'm gonna say it again. Every community has a good and bad. So when people run with the narrative thinking that like the melanated community is like all bad and out to get, like at the end of the day, it's not like that. If you feel like it's like that, then that's how you gonna feel. But for me experience, no, I haven't dealt with no melanated person running up on me or getting mad at me. I may get some trolls here and there in my chat, but like besides that, like I don't really like it's always love, you know what I mean? And I just honestly feel like every community is good and has a good and bad moment. That's just what it is. And I feel like everybody's good. Like that's why I believe in no divide. Everybody is the same. And at the end of the day, I'm proud to say that, I'm melanated. I'm proud. I don't like saying black, but I like saying melanated. That's professional. Like I have respect for every race. Like Caucasian, I don't like saying white people, so I say Caucasian. Like I don't like saying Mexican people, I say Hispanic people. Like it's a respect thing, you know what I mean? Because for the Caucasian community, if somebody comes and say white, they might find it disrespectful, which is understandable. Because so the reason why this needs to get talked about is because like the real problem is that people don't get it. And when you don't get it and you run with that narrative on YouTube, and like I said, bro, I'm not talking about anybody, so I don't want nobody thinking that like I've been watching people like Miss Keep It Simple for years, so it's really just like I've never had no divide. But when you hear those type of topics, and like every community has a good and bad, but at the end of the day, you have to go within yourself and decide what's next for you. So with that all being said, like definitely with me, it's like I always tell you guys, like at the end of the day, like it is what it is. Like communities gonna have good and bad moments, And for me, if any community I'm around, like I have respect for them. At the end of the day, every community is amazing. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because at the end of the day, I just see a lot of like, you gotta watch out for content creators that try to push division and they try to like put narrative on the melanated community, which in reality, like, there's some bad stuff that goes on with our community, but at the end of the day, like, it's not all bad. Like, every community has their moments, every community is good and bad. Um, Like I said, I've talked to Hispanic people, I've talked to Caucasian people, and they've told me about this. So please, nobody come in my chat or try to sit here and think I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And like for example, Louisiana. Like a lot of people like to talk on Louisiana. They never been there. If you never been to Louisiana, be quiet. Sit down and shut up. That's it. Because there's a lot of people that say stuff about Louisiana, they don't know what they're talking about. Like being from Louisiana is family. Family sticks together. Families like this. Families is like how the Indian community is when they work together and they have their big houses together. That's how Louisiana is. So I had to clear that up too. You know what I mean? It's just I've been quiet and I've been hearing what people gotta say. And I'm not the type of person to start, I'm not no drama person, but I'm not afraid to say people's name. And there's content creators out here that really sit here and think that like it's cool, I guess, to like no, don't speak on Louisiana if you've never been there. At the end of the day, like I'm not being rude, but I'm just saying don't try to put a bad name on my town, my city. And it's international love everywhere. But talking about Louisiana, like it's beautiful down there. So it's Louisiana love for a reason. But with that being said, every community is not bad. I want to say something about that too. A lot of people think that every community is bad. No, it's not like that. You get that out your head. Not every community is bad, and it is what it is. The more you think like that, is the more it's gonna eat you up. Like, and the crazy thing is too is like it don't matter about how much money you have, how much houses you have. It don't matter. That's not gonna help you. What matters inside your heart and your mind. Never forget that. You feel me? So I just had to speak on that, but I'll catch you guys with the next upload.